Welcome to Word Power Made Easy. Alright, let's start off with session number 29. Here we're just going to learn about roots and apparently also origins of 7 words that we've learned in session number 28. And then we'll talk about 3 more, and I'm not sure what comes after next. Let's just go ahead. First of all, let's start off with the martinet. Martinet. Now, the martinet himself is actually a pretty interesting character. What do you mean? You mean personality type? No, I mean a person. There's no person named Martinet. You'd be surprised, Well, apparently, it was actually named after a French person. So, Jean Martinet is actually the person who the word martinet is actually named after. This guy was the French Inspector General of Infantry during the reign of Louis XIV, and he was pretty strict. In fact, this is a time when the army was one of the best in the world, and of course, this guy was pretty strict. He was so strict that he was like, one little slip up, and he's like, "You're fired!" Smack, 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 those kind of things. And people didn't really like him that much, but however, it did the trick. He was obedient. He scared his army so much that they blindly obeyed him. And of course, he was also known as the best military commander ever. And of course, he became the martinet. The second one is the sycophant, and this actually came from a Greek word that means fig shower. The syco part, that is. Then we have dilettante. Now, dilettante is actually from the Italian root dilettare. And that actually means to delight someone. So I guess people would be like, dilettare pizza, Dilettare pizza, Yes, try some of our pizzas. Nice, Well, I'm pretty sure that's just stereotypically pizzas are from Italy. But hey, let's just not make stereotypes. Next up, we have Virago, which actually means a masculine woman. Well, actually, it's more of a tomboy, like a tomboy. But however, interesting enough, Virago's root, it's not woman, but man. Then again, it kind of makes sense because, like, you're talking about a tomboy here, and like a woman acting like what stereotypically are what men do, like a girl playing football, or those kind of things. Typically, sports are for boys and not for women. However, nowadays, they are starting to become womenly sports, some of them. So I guess not all of them are stereotypically men. I myself don't really like sports. I barely know how to play basketball. I know how to play football, but I don't really care about football. I don't really know how to play golf. I do not know how to play, badminton. Okay, I know how to play badminton, but it's been a while that I've forgotten how. And I don't play ping pong. Sorry, Kay. So, that's about it. Next up, we have chauvinism. Now, this also comes from another French dude. The word comes from the name of another French dude. Now, this is from the guy named Nicolas Chauvin, and this is like a literal extremist patriot. He was a soldier during Napoleonic Wars, and he was all like, "Long live Napoleon!" He's the guy who's probably shouted all that, and he always rises up. In fact, he's stereotypically so patriotically devoted to Napoleon. His house was Napoleonated. If someone in part of his family didn't speak like Napoleon, he would stare at him and saying, "Dude, you're ruining my reputation." And that all actually happens. And apparently, when Napoleon fell, the rest of Europe were like, the stocking lock of Europe. And they decided Nicolas Chauvin would be the stocking lock because he still was stereotypical. He was very, 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 very patriotic towards Napoleon. Extremely patriotic, in fact. And of course, you laughed at him, and they decided to call extreme patriot equals chauvinism. Anyways, that actually worked out pretty well and it's becoming our language since. Next up with the matriarch and the patriarch. Now, the matriarch actually comes from the root matris, which basically means mother. Next up, we also have patriarch, which is from the Latin root patris, which means father. The matriarch is like the mother of the family, like the whole birther of the family, the one who's like literally did the heart and soul of everyone, the one who's given birth to the person who's given birth to the rest of the family. And then the patriarch is the father, the father who's given birth to the rest of the family. Like, it's like your very first ancestor who had the last name, that very first last name, and that would be the matriarch or patriarch of the family. Yeah. the seventh one is like the suicides, the homicides, the regicides, and so on. This actually comes from talking about killing oneself. The "ide" actually comes from the killing, and the whatever is in front of it makes it what kind of killing. Suicide means killing oneself, and the "sua" means oneself. The homicide actually comes from killing humans, and that's the root "homo" actually means human. And then regicide, it's actually the killing of your king, and regia, as in regiment, means king. So that actually seems pretty good too. I hope you guys actually learned something new in this episode today. Hopefully you guys did. Hopefully please share this episode. I want to get another 100 subscribers by the end of 2024, meaning I will have 300 subscribers by the end of 2024. My gosh, 2023 was a blast. Hope to see you guys soon. Until next time, Shana out. Peace and wear a helmet.